Put that in the car.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Did you consider having a bat? Daddy didn't have that trait.
You must have got that from Mummy's side. Yes, plumbers, we're on. Big show, and we're here, obviously, thanks to our great mates at Mazda. Check out the new BT-50 range today at mazda.com.au. Chomby's here. Hello, Chom.
Yes, I'm here. Good to see you, Butts.
You are. And Drapes,
Yes.
fit and rested and looking healthy.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Big show coming up. Got a big guest coming up as well.
Big guest.
sexy guest.
Good-looking guest.
I've been told a few too many entendres with the guest, but he is an attractive man. But you know what I like about him? He plays tough. When he crosses the white line, he drops the old underwear model act and goes hard.
And we will get to
Like
him.
a beast.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I've played with him a few times, but we'll get to him in a bit.
Right, speaking of playing, are you a chance this week? Because, Jesus, you blokes were shit.
Thanks.
My God.
Did you watch the game? Did you?
It was poo. Putrid.
Yeah, it wasn't a great game for us. I'm a chance. We're recording Monday. I've got training Tuesday and face a bit of a test tomorrow. So this pod will probably come out by the time I've done that. A little bit sore, but we'll see how I go. If it's not this week, it'll be next week. But I'm hoping I'll get up for this game because it's a big game for the footy club. We've got our centenary celebration coming up on Thursday against the Dogs. So it's 100 years of AFL, VFL history for North Melbourne, which will be pretty big game for us. Mazda will be there. Mazda actually have their BT-50 commentary booth. We promoted that. Yeah, we promoted that. They'll be at the game. So make sure you get down there. We'll be giving away a bit of 200 plus merch and signed Roo's jumper as well there.
Ooh. Are you going to be there?
Not at the booth. I'm hopefully be on field playing.
Well, yes, on Sam Darcy.
But Benny Ray will be down there.
With Willie Taylor.
Oh, yeah, Willie T.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a massive week for us. We obviously have to respond to pretty bad performance last week against Hawthorn, uncharacteristic of our last 8-9 weeks. So,
well, and that's what upset me.
Yeah, a little blip on the radar.
You know, as a passionate Roos man,
yeah,
I thought we were past that. How's the wee man?
Yeah. No, fine. It was a bad game, and we reverted back to bad habits once Hawthorn got on top of us with the
Wizard.
After the Carlton game, we made significant structure shifts in our defence, and that's why we were able to perform the last 8 weeks. We just went away from that. Is the core of it. After they got a bit of a run on.
Okay. No time to dwell. No time to get bring the mouth guards.
Well, yeah, in a good way. 5-day break's great because we're straight on to the Dogs now, and we get a chance to respond pretty early. So I'm excited what we can do Thursday. It's a big game for the club and big game for us boys as well.
Yes, come on, Roos. We can't be playing like that. And someone's got to knuckle Sam Darcy. I think we need to knuckle him. He's too good.
What, like Tommy Lynch style?
Yes, and we'll get onto that. And don't start me on that because you know he's my favourite. And I've come in edgy and I'm defending my boy
He's been edging.
because I see him at the dog park and he's the sort of player I wanted to be but didn't have the ability or courage. And there's a lot of lightweights teeing off at my mate Tommy Lynch at the moment, and I'm keeping receipts.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we're going to talk about that in a moment. But first, you look good.
Thank you.
Yes. How are you?
Yeah, good. Had a nice week off up in Noosa. It was very nice.
Hard to have a bad week off up there.
I know.
You know all about Noosa.
Yeah, the weather was a bit iffy at the start, but come good last couple of days. So it was great. Laid on the beach, perched up at the surf club, had a couple of beers. It was fantastic.
A few of the boys up there with you?
Yeah.
And Izzy for a while?
Yeah, Izzy for a little bit, and then a few of the boys too. So good little crew up there. Stayed with my good friend Lamont. So that was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
A bit of think time. We're not getting into press conference mode, okay? I wouldn't do that to you, but just a bit of time to get away and have a think about your big decisions.
Yeah, I think so. And it's been challenging, 10 weeks now since I've had my surgery. So it was nice to be able to just refresh and just, get some sun and, clear the head a bit. So it was good.
And you mentioned Lamont. He had a slight case of mistaken identity at one point.
Yes, unfortunately, I got spotted up there by an old lady, and she's, Drapes, how you going? Yeah, good. You get a photo? Yep, sounds good. And then she went to Lamont and she, you're Tip and Woody, aren't you? And he went, yep. And then she got him in the photo.
Tipper!
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She might have had bad eyesight.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the first time it's happened, and it's probably not the last for Lamont, but he goes along with it. He doesn't mind.
That's a nightmare for the old bird, eh?
Oh, well, what are you going to say?
You're not calling her out. You're just letting her go on with the day.
I think. I mean, every now and then with a howler.
Tip has only been retired for 3 years, though.
I know. It's not great. Okay, we're not going to gang up on the old lady.
She might
have some frontal lobe
gone.
problems.
she forgot her contacts.
And you know, well, you're leading me in here, right? Because there's an old saying, right, in footy and in media and in life that we're all entitled to a howler, okay? And you know that I've been in great MC, cashy form, okay?
very good
and
form.
media, commentary, podcast, television, and cashy form. But we all have our period where we get a bit fatigued this time of the year. And I didn't have my finest moment on Saturday.
Oh.
I did a Richmond function.
Oh, yes.
And I love it. I've got a good thing with the Tigers, and I really enjoy doing their functions. And it was one where obviously you do all the welcomes and thank the sponsors and that sort of stuff. And I had 3 young players to do: Thompson Dow, Campbell Gray, big grazer, and Kane McAuliffe. And they're good lads, and I actually knew enough about all of them.
Yeah, Dowie's my year. Good kid.
Yeah, they were all good kids.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I really should write down these names in big, bold print. But no, I know the boys.
Oh.
Right, so I've interviewed them, and the interview's gone really well. And then this is how it went down. So I'm like, well, boys, thank you so much for your time today. All the best. Get your bodies right. Get back in the senior side. Ladies and gentlemen, and you know what I should have done? Said, thank you to the boys. But I went, ladies and gentlemen, please thank Thompson, Campbell, and
God.
And he goes, Kane. And Kane! And you
that's a
could have
stinker.
chiseled me off. Yeah, I just lost it from
Oh, God. What was the reaction like from the crowd? Bit of a laugh, or was it just dead?
I'm not
That's worse,
sure
it's dead.
they picked up on it.
Oh, they would
It's
have if
one
you
of
stood there
those
going,
ones- it's probably 10 seconds. But you know what?
a fucking
it
long
felt
time.
like an hour. It felt like an hour because I know the lad's
but-
name, and I went and sat in the corner by myself for half an hour.
What number is he?
I reckon he's 28.
Not bad. Yeah, very good.
So no, I did. It was a brain error.
Yeah.
By the way, mate, this can happen. What it was is you just got to write down the names. The third one got me. You can always remember too. There's something about a third name.
He's 28. That's very good.
But I fucked it up, and I owe the lad. We're going to ring him.
Yeah?
And I'm going to not right now.
Call him
But mate,
now.
I don't have his number. But
can get
Kane
it.
McCall, if you're
Yeah,
a good
can
young
you get
lad,
He's a good SA boy.
yeah, he
give him
is.
a buzz.
Friends, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, do you
you'll-
want should we ring him? Or?
let's ring him. Yeah, shall we ring him?
I'll message him. I got him on Instagram.
I just want to apologise for forgetting his name because that was a howler. But anyway, I just think we're entitled to him, and it knocked me around, knocked my confidence a bit.
Well, hopefully we can get the Kane. You can
Do you have
apologise.
some advice for me? I mean, it's too easy just to say remember it next time. I think what I needed to do is just write it down. If you're going to be a big dick and name the 3 players rather than could have just
Yeah.
said, well done to the young Tigers. Good on you, boys.
Well, it feels weird me as a protege giving my mentor advice. But this morning I went on Nova Radio, bit of a mainstay on Nova with Clint Stanaway, Lauren, and Jace. But every time before I go on, I always write notes and I always have a quick look while I'm going. But I had my own little howler today, and I was talking about the centenary game, and they asked me a little bit about Sam Kekovich, and I spoke about that, and then they said Clint was like, "Oh, is there any other big names going to be at the game?" And I said, "Oh yeah, Wayne Carey will be there, and Ross Glendenning."
Yes.
And as I'm fumbling,
Best centre-half-back
through
ever.
this, I'm like on my phone, like trying to get a message up. With
And he's giving me shit.
all the names.
Well, Kane McCall's played 20 games.
I got through, and then I got to my text message, and it just restarted my memory. I rolled off your Archies, your Harveys, your Petries, your Schimmelbushes,
Oh, this sounds far worse
and
than my
got
little,
through. But
my little snafu.
it wasn't a big stumble. It was just slow on the first 2, and then I fired them off. But it
I
was
think we might
nearly
get
a
the audio,
howler.
Benny.
Yeah, I think we might.
Give him the VAR on that one.
This sounds like an audio check. But good on you for your honesty.
thanks. No, I
think
thought I'd come clean.
You got to own your little howlers. And
Yeah, should we get the audio and have a listen?
Yes.
And who else is there?
Wayne Carey will be there. We've got some big
Oh, yep.
names. Ross
Gee,
Glendenning.
you've had some controversy with the players. Is
we have. But
he allowed back?
Charlie,
will anybody be there?
Archie will be there.
Currently fumbling through my phone.
Wayne will be there. He'll be a big part of our celebrations as well. He's been a big part of the club. We've got some big names. Drew Peach will be there. Glenn
dish.
Archer,
Oh, I love him.
Boomer Harvey,
Glenn
Adam
Archer.
Simpson,
Yeah.
Wayne Schimmelbush, to name a few.
Well,
So-
Drew Petrie did the Frank the Tank.
Not too bad, eh?
It's never as bad as it feels.
It felt bad, and I think I got lucky by Lauren made a joke, or I had a zinger. Someone had a zinger, and while everyone's going, ha ha ha, I'm on my phone, like shitting my dacks trying to find this text message with all the names that I'm meant to kind of promote to the media.
Yeah.
So actually, that hasn't washed up too bad. But Clint made a good point of it later. He's like, yeah, well, you didn't even know he was going to Centenary. For all the listeners, Charlie was looking through his phone to try to find who was going.
Oh,
Come on,
good-
Stan.
good on him, Stan.
That's a bit shit house. But while we're talking a bit of audio, later on that day, I shelved what I did with. Shelved is probably the wrong word. But I got over the little Kane McAuliffe snafu and had to fire up because there was a big game to call, which was the
Ball by
Tigers
ball.
in Adelaide. Ball by ball.
On AFL Nation.
I was ball by ball in
Yes.
AFL Nation. And I was a little bit flat early because I am feeling the mid-season. I just need my little holiday, which
To
is
Noosa.
coming
You
up.
need a little Noosa
I
reset.
need a little bit of sun. I'm feeling just
Yeah.
mildly depressed. Anyway, but we were working through it and I needed something to get me going because I'm like, this game is just meandering through and Phil Thorpe's
Yeah, there
just
was
sort
something
of-
there for you.
And then Lynch, he started punching blokes. And I've got the audio.
Who looks wide again, Lynch.
Good commentary.
Each time he's got 3 to 4 to beat.
Oh,
Oh,
Lynch
he's
might
just,
have thrown
he's
one.
just, he
Oh,
has,
just- he's stolen it.
he has behind play. He's hit butts.
Where's your bit?
Oh, it's got a bit of the old Barry Hall about it.
Yeah,
And now it's on.
it's almost like get him off stages, isn't it?
Whoa.
He's thrown 3 or 4 then.
Are you going to say anything?
He's been in.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's really nasty.
Oh,
That's Brendan Sanderson.
Gone the other way though.
Now
He's
Lynch
got a
might
free
have got one.
kick.
I mean, in his defence, he is copping a lot of attention, but he's lashed out, hasn't he?
Oh, very good. So we're just going to tighten
Hang
that up
on.
a little bit, Link.
What was that clip? You said about 5 words.
Well, I think actually
whole
my
clip.
co-commentator Joe was doing a very nice job of the calling. I just had to kind of interject and
Oh, he
take over
said.
You did.
the key parts.
All you
Quality
said
over
was, he's done a
quantity.
Barry
Yeah.
Hall.
I mean, it is to tell the listener there that he's thrown one.
If that's a commentary highlight.
That was a very good
I felt
commentary.
like I was there.
Thank you,
I liked
Drapesy. Yeah, I mean, it's not all
Come
about ranting and raving. All right, dickhead, what was your problem with it?
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, play it again. Link,
No,
just the
don't play
main
it again.
bit.
We'll be here
The
all night.
main
We'll
bit,
be here all
please.
night.
The main bit.
We'll be here all night.
The bit where I have seen out of the corner of my eye that he whacked.
Oh, I heard that bit. You said, he's done a Barry Hall.
Here we go.
Each time he's got 3 to 4 to beat.
Oh,
Oh,
Lynch
he's
might
just,
have thrown
he's
one.
just, he
Go on,
has,
do it.
One, Lynch.
he has behind play. He's
We
hit
have to.
He's thrown one, Lynch. So that's
I
very
liked
good.
it, yeah.
No, it's
Thanks,
good.
Drapesy.
What did you think about the whole situation? You went into bat for him then on the
I'm
on the
batting.
broadcast.
I'm batting
You're
so
batting
hard.
Yeah,
hard
you
for
are
him.
batting.
I'm batting.
You're going
Batting for
I
Lynch.
love that
Lynch.
guy. Right?
Yeah.
What do I think about the situation? Oh, look, he overstepped. He threw one. I tell you
Yeah.
what, he was getting manhandled all day. You fucking defenders, right? He sits under high balls. He gets buffeted like that. A lot of, and it's probably just legal. Like a lot of pre-checking.
Fairly legal.
He can't separate quite as well as he used to, and they don't give him any. There's no speed on the ball at the Tigers, so he's just sitting there wrestling guys. But he was
Yeah.
getting held, and I reckon because he's their only true sort of avenue to goal, they know where it's going. So he was like simmering, boiling point whack. But let's not go stupid here. Like he didn't knock him out or break his jaw. He's thrown one to hit him in the back of the head. It's a bit rough and tough. He's going to serve some time, but holy shit.
How much time?
Huh?
How much time?
Do you want me to give my prediction?
Yeah.
Oh, how much do I think he should get?
Give me how much you
3
think
weeks.
he's going to get.
He'll probably get 5. The AFL's going to throw the book. I think he'll get 5, which is over the top. I don't think we can have it both ways with the outcome based, which is, Paul Curtis knocks someone out and he gets whatever he got.
Yeah, this is
couple of
my
weeks for a
argument, though.
fair
I think it
tackle.
should be based on
Tommy
intentions.
Lynch glances someone and Butts gets up and plays out the rest of the day and continues to date him, and he's going to get 5 weeks.
Do you think Tom Lynch should get the same number of weeks as Paul Curtis, who tackled someone? Accidentally made head contact where Lynch maybe purposely.
No, my point is we're cherry picking a little bit on the outcome because
Well, it should be
I
intention
think
based, should it
purely
not?
on the matrix it was probably 2 weeks. It was medium impact, high, and probably in play, intentional. But it's being ramped right up. Look, I love the guy because he's a warrior and he kicks 6 in prelims
And he
he's
goes to the dog park with
he
you.
goes to the dog park and he's honest. And I'll tell you what I didn't like today. The cheap shots coming about he's not a good leader and that his career should be over. I'll tell you what, if you're a key forward and you're a 19-year-old and you're looking up to a bloke, I'd rather him be a bit too aggressive than not aggressive enough.
Yeah.
Are you?
I
Don't
can
tell me
agree with that.
Jonty Fall. or young Sims, who wasn't even in the side, is losing any respect for Tom Lynch today. And any dickhead that says that knows nothing about footy. You're going in there going, geez, mate, you saw red a bit, but I know you're getting a bit older and you can't move as well, but you're fighting the fight for us.
Yeah.
As opposed to some bloke playing for free kicks and sooking it up.
I like the fight bit, but to clarify, you don't reckon there's a place in the game for that, though?
No, you can't be belting blokes. I said he'll get suspended. He knows he'll get suspended.
Yeah.
You're just keeping receipts.
I'm keeping receipts on people saying that Tom Lynch isn't a good leader.
Yeah.
And that he hasn't got good character. I reckon his character's spot on.
Yeah.
And if Ted's a talented forward in 15 years or 12 years, I'll be ringing up Tommy Lynch to teach him some craft.
Get him down as a mentor. Go
Yes.
for a few coffees, goal kicking.
Yes. So anyway, I've been a bit angry today, which is we
it-
pot our champions.
Is it due to the all the cortisones you've had injected?
A lot of cortisone, mate. Yeah.
You are lubricated.
$3,000 worth.
Do you feel good?
Nah, well, the knees feel all right. Shoulder feels little bit better.
You've had a fair few jabs. Tell the audience how many jabs you've
I've
had.
had
What for?
4 in each knee and 2 in the shoulder. Yeah.
Damn.
Right. And
that,
it cost
10
me
jabs?
$3,000. So I'm actually
this all in one
I'm
sitting?
in the red for this cashy. Not only do I have to go and play football, which I don't particularly want to do, and I haven't done in 10 years, I've paid $3,000 to get out on the field, and the cashy we do after isn't going to pay for the medical bill. What the fuck,
You're doing it for the love of the cashy. You just love doing cashies that much that you'll
It's gonna be
almost doing it for
fun.
nothing.
We're going to be writing down everyone's name.
We're going to have a great weekend, aren't we?
We are.
So how's the fitness going?
I did a little session with my brother, so I had the first kick on Saturday Arvo. Mm-hmm. He reckons I was moving all right. Said hands are okay. He goes, you're going to have to push and shove. He said you've completely lost your
Ball
speed,
drop, very high.
proprioception, and
ball
ability
drop.
to do like little steps. He goes, you look like he said I look like the guy in Happy Gilmore, like running out.
Photo behind you.
Yeah, because I don't know, some ankle thing I snapped. I can't do my little balance steps anymore. So look, I'm going to be shithouse, but I know how to read the ball, and I'm going to push and shove and lead on angles and be a bit Tommy Lynch. If anyone holds me, like Scotty Hodges said to me in 20 odd years ago at Port Adelaide Magpies, and I never was quite tough enough to carry this out, but he used to say, "Butts, warn them, then whack them." So anyone that holds
good
me,
advice.
we're going to warn you, then whack you.
Are you excited? You haven't played footy for a long time, and I feel like even when I get to your age, I'd be really excited by the proposition of playing twos footy again, even at any level.
I'm excited about running over the line. I'm excited about the
showers.
feeling. Definitely the showers. No, just that feeling that
Get to
I
play a
don't
sport
know
you love.
what's going to happen.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? And I'll be running around with the boys and I'll be nervous as all get out and I'll be doing farts, nervous farts.
Vomiting in the car on the way
Probably
in.
probably vomiting on my pants on the way in. And then I'm just going to be, you know what, I'm going to be in pain because it's not like being in my 20s.
Yeah.
But who gives a fuck?
And you
If
get
I
a beer
can,
afterwards. So that'd be
I'm going to
brilliant.
bang body.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
get 3 touches and probably tear a calf and get the hell off.
That's good.
But you know what? I'm going to be out there, man, in the arena. And this
Exactly.
is the other thing, Drapesy. Now my frontal lobe is really
Yes.
going. You know what? It's a good exercise for every media flog to remember how fucking hard this game is. Because even doing that session with my brother, I was leading out and then trotting back and then leading out and then I'd have a rest. You go, nah, no rest. Go again. Go. And I was fucked. And I'm thinking, no, I barely even stand up. And I've been going for 20 minutes.
That's good.
You forget how tough footy
We
is.
should have a media all-stars game every year.
No, I think
That'd be
every
great,
media,
really.
to get your accreditation, you should have to
Have
go
to
and play a
play
game
footy.
in the twos
Yeah.
to
Clearly,
remember
McClure.
how
Xander out
hard
there.
the game is.
Tommy
And remember
Morris.
what it feels like to
Tommy
shit
Morris,
your
Turkey
dads.
Tom.
They'd poo them. They'd poo.
Bring
They'd
Tommy
be
Brown
horrendous.
back for a
Xander,
little cameo. Out of the
you
square.
want to stand up on your soapbox, you've got to get out there and put your nose over it.
Who do you reckon would be the best skilled footballer out of the pure journalists that haven't come out of football?
Me by a street.
No, you've come out of football.
You come out of footy. Lady Cleary's, your Morris's, your
You know, Mitch wasn't the worst.
Cleary
McClure's.
is good.
Mitch
Is he?
played.
St.
didn't he?
Mary's.
He captained the St. Mary's under-18s.
Really?
To a
So he
flag.
wasn't terrible.
Wow.
Little Mitch was all right. I respect that.
Yeah, well, what posse? Rover in the middle?
I think he was in the back line. I think.
Little nuggety backliner, half backer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. That reminds me, Butts, I'm very proud of you for getting out there and getting it done.
Thank you,
You know
Drapey.
what else I'm proud of? My old man. He's started his running journey again.
Oh, good on
yes.
him.
Did a park run on the weekend. He's
Did
done
he?
two weekends in a row now, pumped out 5K.
Fair
Got
income.
it done. Just a tick over half an hour. So, Yeah,
Is he
get it
going to do
done.
a fun run or city to bay?
I don't know. He normally when he does something, it's 0 or 100. So he's got the running bug. So he's 67. So he's still getting it done. So
Good on him.
See, inspirational.
Good on him.
I feel like we're on the same journey.
You
just got to have a goal.
I think Mardo's got a few years on
Yeah.
you.
Speaking of running, I'm not sure if this is for broadcast or not, but what about when you were having your little lager in Adelaide, which you obviously were going to see your family up the Noosa, and corn ran by.
Oh, the corn.
The corn.
Yes, yeah. I caught up with my mate for just a little pot in the afternoon, and the corn was trotting past.
Was it going quick?
Going very
It's
quick.
got
He
good
was.
form, the corn.
Oh,
You
the
got
corn's
really
got
good
good
running
He was
form.
gliding, but
He,
I was pretty
moves
keen
well.
to sink back in my chair so he didn't see me. But the corn was getting it done down at Seacliff.
Should we ring
Yes.
the corn?
No, we're not ringing the corn. The corn and I are butting heads a little bit on Tom Lynch. He thinks he's done and he's in a good league.
Have you had a chat to the corn about this?
No, but I will.
Yeah, okay.
I had a chat to Kingy about it today.
Yeah, what's
Kingy's in
thoughts?
my camp.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he reckons
They would have spoken about a fireball, wouldn't they?
Fireball, good show. No, Kingy, for some reason, Kane isn't seeing. I mean, let's not make this a Tommy Lynch show, but Kane isn't seeing what Kingy and I are seeing about that he's pretty much taking all the heat for the kids. Can I just get you to be serious for one sec? Yeah. There is a role for guys past their best, especially you started as a key forward before you took the soft money down back. It's bloody hard. And imagine being 19 or 20 and copping the best defender and getting 4 kicks a game. At least he gets out there and takes all the heat for him.
Yeah, he does.
That's worth money
that
in
is,
my book,
that is
isn't
respect.
it?
Yeah, no, it's invaluable having someone like that. Like we've brought older blokes in there towards the end of their careers, like Liam Shields, even Jack Darlings and Luke Parkers, although they're still playing really, really good footy for us. But their main purpose, obviously you bring them in to play good footy, but their main purpose is to educate and help with leadership and kind of show the young lads the ropes and how to go about it. But so there's definitely a role for it. I reckon Tom would be great at that.
Agree, Drapey?
Definitely.
Tell you what, I do want to talk some more footy though, but exciting
Footy panel.
Yes.
Footy panel. Doing a
Yes.
footy panel.
Yes.
No, I want to talk about the hanger.
Oh, the hanger.
How good was that? The Blackburn lad took
Yeah.
a massive hanger, and he's been doing the media
Can
rounds
we remember,
this
has
morning.
anyone written down his name? I don't want to have a Kane McCall here.
He's done a game.
Someone
I'll
write
get
down
it.
his name.
I do not know his name, but he was on Nova Radio this morning. He then went and did the Today Show with Carl Stefanovic.
That's right, don't have to write that one down.
Daniel Wood.
Yeah.
Daniel Woody.
Daniel
Ward,
Wood.
Ward, isn't it? Wood.
No, it's Woody.
Woody.
Woody reckons he had a few DMs come in. He's jumped about 250 Instagram followers, and he doesn't know what to do because usually only talks to his mum and his missus, he reckons.
Right.
So, but he also is on the list
bloody
of
good
Box Hill
mark.
Hawks.
I can't believe he's not getting the game.
For Box
For
Hill.
Box Hill Hawks.
Well,
Just
they're-
off that one mark.
I mean,
Yeah, I've
their
seen
forward line's
enough.
pretty good. On the weekend, they had Cal Shadir, Luke Bruce,
Don't
and
care.
Mitch Lewis all playing in that forward line in VFL.
Did you see the goal that was kicked in that game as well?
Yeah, good
A
one.
little bicycle
Oh
kick goal.
yeah, that was
It all
ridiculous.
happening.
He went to Mark and he
That was in Kane Turner's game.
he bicycle kicked it. You weren't impressed with
No,
how?
well, I'm going to be a bit controversial here, and this is a bit of a hot take, but when I saw it, and I get
massive.
accused of you blokes, or by you blokes, of occasionally bringing it all back to me. But when I saw the mark, and then I just saw that he was getting so much fanfare and getting on the fucking Today Show and all that, and I was, you know what? And maybe it's sour grapes, and maybe it's a little bit self-centered and egocentric. I thought, my fucking mark in 06 in the VFL was better than that. That was the first thing I thought.
It was better than
I
that.
said, look, I just reckon, I said, mate, and I'll look you in the eye in the bar and say it was a good mark, son. But I reckon, and I'm going to have to just take this to the grave when I'm getting eaten by worms, right? I'll be laying there with worms crawling up my ass, knowing that my mark was a bit better than that. And I'm thinking, I'm one out here. I know that my best mate was there that day in North Ballarat and saw it, and I know my brother also saw my mark, but I'm thinking I'm on an island because this kid's mark was pretty bloody good. But then I get a missed call from my mum, and I thought, I've missed this call, and she's left a message. That's unlike mum. Anyway, so I checked the message, and this is what I got.
Hi, Nick. It's Mum calling. I just thought I just needed to ring you because I was looking at the mark taken by that young Blackburn player on the weekend, and it reminded me of your specky that you took in North Ballarat all those years ago. What a shame the cameraman's camera failed him.
I want to kill that guy.
And we didn't get it in black and white. All I can remember is you shooting straight up in the air and clasping the ball. and thinking, what a great mark it was. Never mind. That's the way cookie crumbles. Okay, we'll talk soon. Bye.
There you go.
You set her up. You set her up.
That is no bullshit, Benny.
You set her
I
up.
swear.
That
I
sounds like
said,
she was
Mum, are you
reading off
taking the
the
piss
script.
here? And she goes, nah, I stand by my boy.
It sounds
Your
awfully
mark
like she
was
read a
better.
script there.
No, she
it sounded
did
like
not.
She sounded like she had a gun to her head as well. She
No,
sounded
no,
very
no.
like, I
So,
have to say this.
I'm happy to ring her now, but you know what?
That was
That
cute,
means
though.
more to me than the million followers, and probably 2 years on a rookie list I would have got from if that dickhead cameraman didn't break his
You got
camera.
a million followers.
I think so because it was so good.
Is your mark or Gary Moorcross better?
Mine.
Fuck off.
I was 6'6". It was a bit like this, guys, in that I was up there and the ball got big on me, so I had to grab it on the shoulder.
Capper-esque.
Mum, don't
The
lie.
whiz.
The whiz.
It was whiz-esque.
Air traffic control.
Anyway, I think what we need to do now, Benny, is now we have an eyewitness in my mum. I think we need to go to North Ballarat and we'll take a
recreate.
few ladders and stuff and I'll recreate it in the long sleeve cats.
Like the old ads.
Yes.
Like the crane.
I think
No, the
we'll do
Mazda.
that for Mazda and we'll get some Mazda budget.
do the Mazda moments.
And I'm going to give it heaps and it's a travesty. I mean, it's a justice that needs to be done to me.
I
and my family.
like the sound. The North Ballarat Mazda moments. Has a
Yeah.
nice ring, doesn't it?
So there we go, Benny.
Me.
Yeah, me. And it runs in the family. us. Anyway, should be more of it. More butts. Thank you. How are we going here?
We're good, but I still feel a big hole in my life. And
Right.
every time I come in here, there's something not quite right. There's something missing.
What's that?
It's Moth. Moth's missing.
Oh, Moth.
And
His
he's
dick's
over-
probably fallen
he's-
off.
He's enjoying his time. He's enjoying his time in Europe. He's gallivanting around. I think he lost his passport. He said to me the other day, he was at
Lost
the
his
airport.
virginity.
No, he lost that years ago. He was he was flying from Dublin to Tirana in Albania, and it was a connecting flight. And I don't know what airport he had to stop at, but the flight from Dublin to the airport ran really over time, and he had about 45 minutes to get through security at this new airport to get to Tirana on time. And he's run through security. They've opened up all his bags and they've searched through all his bags, and he's running late. Got to the gate with 5 minutes to go, and they said, nah, like the flight's closed. We're done. And when he went to pull out his passport and be like, this is me, to get the try got on the flight, he couldn't find his passport anywhere. So he's running back through the airport going, where's my passport? I lost my passport. Like, just sprinting. And some lady's like, oh, excuse me, is this yours? Are you Josh? And picked up his passport and gave it to him.
Right.
So if he hadn't have got like cancelled on the flight and not let on, he would have got to Albania and not had a passport.
Oh, God.
And Albania's third world. There's
It'd be easy
no
pickings
embassies.
for the mafia.
Oh, he would have been done. He probably would have gone into some trafficking ring. But I got a voice message from Moff this week.
Oh, well, that's very good.
Yeah.
We better play it.
Yeah, I'll play it. He was
Should we
pretty
play
happy
the
to hear my
sting
voice.
first?
Oh, please,
we do the
Link.
sting.
You're in good form, Link. Play the sting. Boom, 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 boom. I want Muff in my room. Let's hope he topped up or he'll have a wart on his shaft.
All right, this is Moff's voice message you sent to me this week.
Hey guys, yeah, it's Moth. After a big week seeing the boss, I'm in Albania at the moment, and I nearly didn't get through Albania because I lost my passport at the Albanian airport. So I was nearly fucked, but got through that all right. We're now just on South Croatia, and yep, I'm not here to drink. I'm just here to boom boom. So thanks, guys. I'll chat to you soon.
That's very
Oh,
good.
that's nice.
good.
Sounds
Yeah,
like he's
I
having
like it.
fun.
She sounds like he's having lots of
I
fun.
don't think
Wholesome trip.
I think he left me one too, but I think it's a bit rude.
Did he send you one as
Yeah,
well?
he did. I think it's
Oh.
a bit rude. Link, what do we think? I'm not sure about it. Oh, we're getting a thumbs up. Link's getting fucking loose. Shit, okay. Let's do it then. We may as well just go down with the ship.
what did Moff
Because
say
we're
to
all
you?
fucked. Okay, Moff said to me, let's have a listen. Hang on. G'day guys, Moffy here. Geez, I'm missing you. Show's sounding really great, but lacking just a little bit of Moffy. But I tell you what, Moffy's not lacking any boom boom. I've been boom booming left, right, and centre, and I'm really feeling great. Got a little bit of a red thing. I think it's just an ingrown hair. Let's hope so. Fuck me. Anyway, the other night I was just so tired from boom booming that I didn't know what to do. And then I read my tourist book and it said, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So I
in a bowl of risotto. See you guys. Love you.
What is that? He's losing it.
Is he in Rome? I thought he was in Albania.
No, I'm
did a day
sure he
trip.
had a quick stopover in Rome. That
day
is
trip.
what I've
Wow.
been told. Hey,
He's been very busy. He sent me one
He
as
sent
well.
you one as well.
Yeah.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually, I think he's been in Sale, Croatia.
Right.
So, yeah, he was pretty happy about that.
Hi guys, Josh Moffitt here. Hope it all's going well. Everything's going well at the moment for me. I've actually just gone off on Sail Croatia. Wowee, what a movie that's been. One night, one of the boys stayed up and he had 10 beers. Gee whiz, it was exciting. All right, boys, gotta go. Bye.
That's good. That's a bit cleaner, that was.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
He doesn't feel comfortable talking to you about the boom boom.
Yeah.
Like he does me and Chom.
He's just had heaps of beers. He had 10.
He gets very vulnerable to me. He does. He tells me about all these dirty little vices, what he likes to get up to. Very
nice.
quickly, a bit more rundown has come to my brain here. What about Goober's antics? Wasn't Goober just in great form on the weekend? When
What did Goober do?
Well, Goober, you would have seen this
I
on
did see
on
Goober,
the social.
yeah.
So he's out there. It's his house, his ruck house, and he's just having a bit of a walk around and a chew of the PK and a chat to his midfield brigade, and then bloody Coxie rolls in for a game in the Scoobies with his shirt off, and Goober said, "Not in my house, son," and he took his big rig off. 2 balls.
It's
Great.
gonna
He's
go
in the
with
centre circle as well.
Yeah.
So it was.
Do we know? Can we get some stats up,
got
Link?
some right
Stats
here.
guru.
I've got some.
How did the game pan out?
Well, Collingwood won by 9 points, but Goober had 22 touches and 32 hit-outs to Cox's 9 and 25.
Oh my!
So he's had a big day.
Goober's got to be still draftable, isn't he?
Surely.
I mean,
Just
Christ.
draft him.
I don't start. I've had a big day with Lynchy sticking up for him.
Just draft
22 and 30 against. I'm like, Coxie's still a bit of a gun, I reckon.
Absolutely, yeah.
Premiership player.
Crikey, Moses, what does he have to do?
What more do we have to
And
do?
he looked fit.
We've done a lot for Goob, and can they just draft him for our sake?
Fuck's sake. Oh, shut up if someone drafts him. What about you? What about Pup? Can we get into Pup?
Puppy? Yeah, we can get a pup. I was going to show him your highlight reel, but
You still got that?
no, I gave it back to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're going quite well here. How's the rundown looking
I've
there?
got something for you, Butsy.
Right, go.
The Sydney Bulldogs game. You watched that on Friday night?
Sydney Bulldogs game. I did, not absolute end to end, but I reckon I caught 3/4 of
Pretty
it.
feisty. What about Aaron Francis, Big Frank?
Big Frank.
He was fizzed up,
yeah,
wasn't
Yeah. And, I
Knuckling lobby, wasn't he?
and Paps and the boys went at Darcy early.
he? Yeah, it was great. And Frank,
And he doesn't mind it, does he? He gives it back.
gave
Doesn't
it back.
shit himself.
Yeah, but Frang ended up with a week suspension and 2 fines, so it was a big
Did he? Oh,
I like Frank. He's a good
Fines
frontal
hurt.
lobe man.
He is. We
I
love
think
Frank.
Frank's lobe, I can see it pounding sometimes.
It was going off for Loeb. He wanted him dead.
He's one of my favourites, Frank. In fact, I think we'll give him a call next week.
Yeah,
Gonna call
he'd like
Frank.
that.
Yeah, we will call Frank.
tell you what.
I'll tell you what, the ground was shit house. Let's not get into controversial areas here, and we're not going to get you in trouble. But if I were you, I wouldn't be that keen to play on that. And I'm not. By the way, other players are commenting on it, so you're not going to get in trouble. Don't shit yourselves. But I'm telling you, you could hardly stand up on it.
Is there a
you know what
reason-
it's
is
like
there a
to
reason
do an
why it's-
injury and what it can do for your
Yeah.
career. The Andrea Bocelli concert has fucked the ground.
Yes, that's what annoys me as a player, I reckon. Like at Marvel sometimes at the start of the year.
Yeah, and they've got the big runway up it.
Yeah, because there's been a concert in the off-season.
Yeah, Harry Styles cooked us one year, and Ed Sheeran the year before.
Someone did their knee or a bad ankle and you're out of contracts. Whew. Sean Wren did it. Sean Wren did his knee on the rubber. You know, this is long before.
Rubber
probably
pellets on the
there, no,
fake
there was
arm.
a rubber plug to help the umpires bounce. They put a rubber plug in the
Oh,
middle
you're
for a
kidding.
while, and it bounced the ball bloody beautifully. It was
Yeah.
going so high. Sean Wren slipped on it to his knee and sued.
Yeah, okay.
So
Did you get paid out?
Oh, yeah, it's one of those sort of confidential settlements.
Yeah,
But
the one
no,
that they
I
settled.
think he won it, and I think there was another player we might. No, I don't think we have to beep it out.
Michael Close from Brisbane did it.
Did he as well?
Good ball knowledge.
At Marvel.
Did he sue?
Yeah, he did.
And Luke O'Sullivan?
Did
There was
they
a
have
player in the 90s. Waverley was just a cow paddock. He did his knee, like a bit of turf was like up, like a hurdle, and he caught his foot in it and he sued.
Yeah, Close reached a settlement with the AFL in 2019.
Well, fuck, they want to be careful this week.
Yeah, let's get that
There you
sorted.
go.
Yeah, okay.
So sort that out.
I would just say sort that out or move the game.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the news hounds are saying. Cleary and Xander and all that.
Should we get the live show?
Huh?
Should we get the live show?
I'm getting a bit nervy for the live show.
Why is that?
Because I think you just have this responsibility to perform for the plumbers.
Absolutely.
I don't want them having a shit night.
They won't.
Okay.
It's only, we've got some good stuff planned.
No, we do.
Got
you know, like Ratface said, we've got to bring our A games. That's just, he's coaching. He's coaching the squad. And he said, boys, make sure you bring your A games.
we've locked in our big guest. Should we do a bit of a tease to the big guest?
Big guest.
He's big.
He's big.
He's big.
he's really big.
He's played in the premiership at a big club.
His donk has been likened to a coin dispenser.
It has.
Pokey's machine.
Yeah. I mean, his donk, in fact, is it's one of the great urban myths going around.
Yeah, it is.
Local footy change rooms. Like you
Everyone
could sit in a
this
change
donk.
room in the country or the suburbs or down in Tassie where we're going, Drapey, for the big coin, and say, look, what's the weirdest dick story you've heard in 120 years of league footy? And this bloke's is probably the top.
Yeah.
And we're going to get to the bottom of it. Exclusive.
Yeah.
Xander style. In fact, I don't think Xander's broken anything for a while. Mitch.
So we're gonna
none of them. Have any of them broken anything?
We're going to get to the bottom of his donk.
We're going to get to the bottom of his
we
donk.
really are.
Okay?
Perfect.
The real story.
Also, premiership player.
Yep. Played till he was 50.
Yep, played till he was very old. One of the great blokes, one of the great storytellers, and a current coach in the AFL.
There you go.
And that's probably all we
feel
can
the
give.
pressure.
Yeah.
That's all we can give. What else we got planned? We got a special performance from a very talented musician and also a big Roos fan.
Right.
He will be there. That's another one to keep guessing, who loves the Roos a lot.
Okay.
And there will be a special performance, and he'll have two special guests joining him on the stage for that performance.
And a quiz.
A quiz.
And prizes.
A big raffle.
Big raffle.
Big raffle.
Lots of prizes.
Some good
to be
prize in
won.
there. There's a sit-in with us for the podcast prize you can win. Signed boots, signed jumpers, some merch, gift vouchers, some
tradie beer.
But
some
we're
tradie
also
beer.
doing a quiz show, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to
Benny,
do.
is that right?
We're going to do a
Think
quick
so.
quiz.
Yeah. Plumber
trivia.
quiz.
Yeah.
I
Needs
like
to
that.
be
Going to
named
like a
for
little
that,
panel
yeah.
It's going
show.
to be very loose. Mel's coming.
Yeah, Mel's coming.
Is
All
he
the
coming?
girls are coming.
Yeah.
I think Liv's unavailable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's
Scared for the hard
got
launch.
netball.
Okay.
Yeah, she gets swarmed by the plumbers, I reckon. She
Right.
get absolutely swarmed.
No,
But I'm
it's good.
excited. I'm excited. I'm
Few
nervous, but I'm
beers
excited.
afterwards. So get on, plumbers. You don't want to miss out.
Yeah.
I mean, are we going to do something for the plumbers that miss out, like a big screen out the front or something like that? Like always
Fed
the,
Square?
for the Fed Square. Overflow. Are we going to do overflow?
live
streaming
Because
Fed
Square.
if you don't get onto it and stump up, you're going to miss out.
We're getting very close.
We're nearly
You'll
done.
be like
Clubby
watching a
TV.
shit pirate stream off someone's phone.
There's
We'll do
only
a Clubby
few
TV
left.
live
Clubby
stream.
TV.
We won't be. We
Get a
won't.
pie in your face again.
We won't be live streaming because
We might be.
It'll be quite rude and uncut.
It will.
Yeah, we don't want physical evidence. So
No.
you got to be there in the flesh. So get your tickets and get down.
Righto, Chomby. Give it heaps moment of the week. When you give life your all, you need a ute that gives you even more. The new BT-50 delivers power, durability, and grit to help you get the most out of your everyday. So what is your give it heaps moment of the week?
I've got enough fuel on it. It is a shocker, so bear with me. But I went to the cinemas on Saturday night. I went on a nice little date with Olivia, and we went and saw the new F1 movie. With,
right.
Who's in it? Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt. Write your names down,
Yeah,
for God's
Brad Pitt
sake.
and Javier Bardem's
Kane
also in
McCall.
it. just had a butsy of an hour. Very, very good movie. Sitting there 45 minutes in, had my extra large popcorn. I had some nerds and I had a Coke as well. And I was really...
Nerds.
Do you know the little
Yeah,
nerds?
little
Yeah,
nerds.
they're
I've
good.
had nerds
They're
since
really
the
good.
90s.
Oh, I love them. They're my go-to lolly. But I was really enjoying it. Really fast-paced, quick start to the movie. And it was just about to get to a crunch scene and the cinema picture just went black, lights went on, and this siren started going,
no.
evacuate. So I had to leave my popcorn, all my drinks, and absolutely tear it out of the cinema. But yeah, I just decided to jump in the BT and head home after that, so I didn't see the rest of the movie. But
And what is the punchline of your Give It Heaps?
There is. I had to give it heaps and get out of the cinema so I didn't get burnt by the fire.
Safety
at
first.
Hoyts.
Safety
first. And that is why it is Give It Heaps moment of the week, because the BT-50, the new BT-50 has a 5-star ANCAP safety rating and it's the safest car on the market.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Good out at the end.
Thanks.
Mine is I've been a little bit upset that I think to this point we've been outdone by a couple of other Mazda ambassadors, mainly Suv and those legends up at Aspley.
Write it down.
Aspley Mazda. Who really do a bit of funky dancing, and it's quite weird sort of stuff. But they went on Stefanovic, and Silver's obviously gone viral. So I've been getting a bit of heat from the sensei.
Did you see Jai's one as well?
Jai's not so good.
You didn't like Jai's?
I didn't like it as much as Silv's.
Yeah, okay. He was driving the Mazda bus as well, though.
Yeah, I know, but it was like you can't copy Silv's gag.
Yeah, that was Ringwood too. I think they've tried to go again. Are they biting off too much?
Anyway, I just got a bit of, and you're in on this too. I don't know if the feedback's coming directly to you, but it's coming to you via me. So they want something viral. Okay, and there's just a little bit of a discussion around from the bigwigs at Mazda that we're vocally talented.
Yes.
Okay, Suv can't sing. Couldn't sing his way out of a paper bag.
Yeah, we sing our way out of every podcast.
The Aspley boys, they've got their tats and they can dance and they can do a bit of pole bloody grinding, but they can't sing either. So there is just a little bit of an opportunity for us to do a viral song. And I thought I'd give you just a little tidbit. Okay,
please go.
So this has come straight from the sensei. We're working on it. Sensei's a big Barnesy fan.
Yep. What
and
tune
this
is
is
he going
just
with?
what he's given
More
me. So he's got
chisel.
Working hard to make a living, doing cashies and life crosses in the rain.
That needs work.
No father, son, did it all myself. 43 state league games. Oh, I'm a BT-50 man.
That's very good.
Charm and Drapes are my disciples. To Moth, I'm a legend of my kind. I'm giving a bath to Cleary and McClure and Xander every day with the exclusives. Whoa, I'm a BT-50 man. Whoa, I believe in God and Elvis.
All right.
And take hangers when I can. Anyway, let's give it a heaps. Thank you. I'm just about
Oh, God. I don't know if that's gone viral, to be honest.
Oh, it could.
Just in that time while you were absolutely destroying my ears, Drapes has managed to pull off one of the all-times.
Yes, we need to ring him.
Get Kane McCall's number.
Hey, Drapes, how you on?
Hey, Kane, how are you, mate?
Good, thanks.
Thanks for taking my call. I've got someone here, Nick Butler, that you may know. You're on our podcast right now, and he's just got something he'd like to say to you.
Mate, I feel sick in the guts. I'm very happy with my MC work, and I just thought I got a bit ahead of myself. And after doing a great interview in which you gave us amazing insights as a young tiger on the up who wears 28 and has got a bit of talent, I broke the golden rule of just having the names written down. And when I went to thank you, I had in my head that you were Terry McAuliffe, the Adelaide race caller, and completely shat myself, mate. So I just wanted to butter up and apologise for my performance on Saturday.
No, that's all good, Butts. I won't lie. I left a little bit of myself on that stage when that happened. I dropped a bit, but it's all good. I'll live with it.
I said to the boys, it felt like about 8 seconds where I said, well, thank you. Thank you to the boys. And we've got Thompson there and...
no, he's done it again.
And what's his name?
Who else?
We had Grazer. And Grazer.
Yeah. And old Stixie Gray. Yeah.
And old Stixie, who was good too, mid-season draft. And then I reckon it felt like when I went... Shit, I've really gone blank here on old mate McAuliffe's name. It felt like about 8 seconds. What was it from your memory of the situation, Kano?
Oh, probably closer to 2 hours. I heard a couple of giggles in the crowd too.
Oh,
really
shit.
sunk it in, but no, it's all good.
Kane, chime in, mate. Probably want to get one back at Butts. Did you have any idea who he was before he introduced himself for that day?
I'd had a slight idea. I'd seen a couple of clips of the podcast going around, but I have to put that down to Drapes getting me onto him.
Oh, mate. Well, anyway, it was a great leveler. I must say, I went and had a bloody Coke Zero and sat in the stands with my head down for about 20 minutes and really had to dig deep. And thank you for handling it like a trooper and bailing me out because you're Kane, mate, Kane, and got me. Otherwise, I'd still be there.
No, it's all good. Anytime.
You're a ripper, mate, and you're. How's the body? We're going to get you back in there.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I just popped a little quad strain at training 2 weeks ago, so hopefully in 2 or 3 more weeks now should be able to get back out there.
Beautiful, mate. Well, for what it's worth, you did a fine interview. It wasn't my finest performance, but, mate, thanks for buttering up. And I feel better. I had to get to the bottom of it. Otherwise, we're just going to get awkward between us. So now I can, I don't know, dap you up or give you a big American high five or something next time.
Oh, for sure. Can't wait.
Good on you, bud. Well played.
Thanks, Kane. See ya.
Oh, that doesn't sound as good as I remember thinking, no one noticed. He reckons there was laughs in the crowd.
Yeah, he knows it went for a while, I think.
Anyway, onwards and upwards. It's an unforgiving business.
It is.
Should we give some 200 Plumbers membership
Well,
shout
our
outs?
names are written down, yes.
Yes, that'd be a good start.
Someone kick us off.
Sam McDavitt.
Luke Scott.
Declan Taylor.
Jared Weeding.
Uncle Toby Oatsy.
That was terrible.
Oh, no.
Let's double speed them, you know. Adam Hazlitt.
Hayden Sund.
Jack Milborn.
Jason Nate.
Kynan.
Akira. Akira.
Pardon me.
For God's
sorry.
sake.
Olivia Leonard.
Matt Nelson, he's a good bloke.
That's
DMs
Chom's
me a bit.
player sponsor.
Yep.
Dylan Hinchcliffe.
He gets around us a lot.
Yep.
Michael.
James.
Where are we? Mason Redman.
Dale K.
Mason Dimtino.
Dale K.
Dale K. Yep, Dale K.
James Balcom.
Josh Gemmell.
Harrison Pryor.
Jackson Pryor.
Scott Higgs.
Gone for a quick nank.
Matthew Ingham.
Chicken Man.
Thomas.
Ollie.
Cooper.
Angus Taylor. That could be Liv's older brother. It definitely is. Thank you, Angus.
Jack Austin.
Nicholas James.
Rory.
Heath. Stiffy.
Oh,
That's shit.
Can we cut this out?
Heath Hardman. Yeah, these are shit.
And Austin.
Thanks for your support,
Good on
plumbers.
you, plumbers.
Remember to join the 200 Plus Patreon. 20% off all merch, behind the scenes content, all $15 a month. Get on the Patreon.
I think we're there.
Yeah, we've just got
Are
a
we
quick
there?
nugget.
Oh, nugget.
Yeah, we got a little nugget.
Good on you.
Got a good note this week. We're going back to restaurants. We're going back to food. Something close to all of our hearts here at Clubby Sports and 200 Plus. This week's nugget is the Rising Sun Hotel, but the new and improved Rising Sun. They've had a nice new renovation and makeover inside. Really cozy feel. Drapes and I have been eating there before the pod each week. Awesome food as well. They do a really good slow-cooked beef shoulder with buttered potatoes. That's the recommendation. And also get the bread and butter pudding to finish. Elite rhubarb. And then for a non-alcoholic version, they have a yuzu soda on tap, which is a Strange Loves concoction from Collingwood. Really, really fresh, nice little soda there. So getting that Rising Sun Hotel, it's on Swan Street in Richmond. And it's been freshly renovated. Play good music as well. I went with Benny last week, and I honestly thought they had my playlist on. So it's a nugget within a nugget.
Yes. Liam's not there anymore.
No, Liam's not at the Rising Sun. He used to make the sun tick.
Where's Liam these days?
I don't know. Liam would be. He's got bigger and better things. He's moved on. He gave everything to that pub.
Yeah, he was a big part of the pub.
Are you using big words? We got a DM that you're trying to use a lot of big words, and I think we might need to keep tally of it, Benny.
This did
concoction.
When did I say concoction?
You said concoction.
Did I?
Yes, and lots of other big words. Are you like trying to expand the vocab?
Yeah, here it is. Have you got it, Drapes?
Yeah, from Deng Lual. He said, first-time messenger, long-time plumber. I've been noticing Chom has been adding some big words to each of his sentences as an attempt to sound more sophisticated and intelligent than he may possibly be. All love and butts you make the show, mate.
Wow, thank you. I think there's a bit of brand Chom going on.
There's not brand
There's
chom.
brand chom, mate. You're hanging with Stanaway and Loz and the other bloke, Jaso.
Yeah, Jaso could be.
Yeah, and you're trying to use the big words.
I'm just not.
Just wind it back a bit.
We can keep a tally.
Less
Ben, if
is
you
more,
want
mate.
to, Link and Ben, you want to keep a tally for next episode, but I'm really not.
Well, what about the other DM we got about Chom at Supernorma?
Oh, yeah, that wasn't great either.
Rubbed another plumber the wrong way.
Really?
Yeah, the plumbers are a bit off me at the moment.
Yeah, they are,
Do you
because
wanna
they
read this
don't
one,
like
Butts?
brand chom.
You read this one?
Gee, it's a bit of an essay. Right, how are we, boys? Just thought I'd shoot a quick message about never wanting to meet your heroes. Visited Supernorma on Friday, and to no surprise, Charlie was in attendance with his buddy, Jackson Archer. As they finish wiping the pasta sauce from each other's faces, they go to walk out, and I go out of my way to hold the door for Charlie, and to my surprise, not a thank you was issued. Not sure if all the radio and newspaper work has gone to his head, but he's... it's gone dark. I can't read it. Hang on. But his bitty chode is far too erect. We'll be using Butts and Drapes discount codes from now on. Love the work, boys. Only up from here. Shit out. Don't forget your fans with your bitty chode.
That's got to be a load of it. Absolute load of it. I would never not say thank you to someone if they opened a door for me. So I would like to take this moment to apologise to Renato.
Yes. So you should.
And I'm sorry,
We're
Renato.
nothing without our
Next
plumbers.
time I'm at Supernorma and you are there, I owe you a pasta of your choice.
There you go. Okay, very good.
Very good.
You're being held to account.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Plumbers Patreon, they've noticed that Footy and Friends and Dill have been copying our slogan, our intro to the shows.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
no
been
doubt.
happening for a while.
They've been going, yes, in capital letters.
Yeah, well, we've got Link as an insider
What's
of Footy
going
and
on
Friends. When did they start doing the Yessss? Were you a part when they started doing that? Do you know?
I just copied the last one from last year when I jumped on board, and I
so
just
they've been doing it for years.
copied it. So I wasn't the one who started it. I just jumped on the trend.
No, but what about all the things that we do that they are
When did
copying?
they start calling people in show? That's us. That's our thing. When was that?
Started this. Well, we started doing it at the start of this year.
No
I
credits.
think we've just
Stephen?
got to go with it.
Yeah,
It's
it's flattery.
karma will.
Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Well, it is, yeah. It's a copycat league.
It
and
is.
we're on top.
We're just doing it better.
Anyway, it's good the plumbers, though. They're aware of it.
The DMs have been very hot at the moment. It's good.
Nothing gets past the plumbers. In fact, it's very
Let's
very
throw to our
good.
guest.
Well, I think we should.
Let's get to it, guess.
I'm getting hot under the collar because there is a very attractive man has walked into the room.
Should we get to him? Let's get to him.
Right, we're on. No, let's climax. I feel like climaxing because we've got a special guest, and he's the sexiest man in footy as far as I'm concerned. He's the beautiful Roo, the Guelf, Matt Guelfi's with us.
Yes, welcome, Guelf.
Fucking intro. Don't
Thanks
tell
for
me I'm
having
not
me,
in good
guys.
form.
That's a bit weird, but yeah. Okay.
Which bit?
All of it. It's a bit sus, but that's okay.
That's how we do things here, Guelph.
Do you find it uncomfortable being, a good-looking rooster on the footy
No,
field?
I don't feel it.
And
I don't
men
find
acknowledging it.
No, I get that a lot.
Oh, good.
Too many rumours about that.
You guys have a bit of history.
What's the history?
do we?
What's the history?
I'm a fanboy. You're my favourite. I'll tell you
Oh,
why. Because
thanks.
you're a good-looking little Roo. And
Little?
I love the
I'm
fact...
200 plus.
Well, you are. You play with a bit of presence, all right? You tackle and you compete and you're a tradie, but you have good fangs and a good jaw. And I like the fact that you model while you play, and you do a bit of pro kick.
Yeah.
And
Knows it all. Knows it
you
all.
keep your options open. You're my kind of cat.
Well, thank you. I went rugged today to match Sam's ugly beard. So
Yeah, I've got a bit of
growing.
a beard going.
Yeah,
as
we're
well.
all going.
Yeah.
Rugged Ruse.
Yeah, rugged ruse. Change the name.
Well, just are you fit? Because no one else is fit. At the moment.
Fit as I can be. Yeah.
So you haven't done a string? Or
No, not for a
calf
while,
or
which
quad?
is good. Or anything. Yeah, we're struggling.
Touch
Miss the
wood.
big fella. Yeah, touch wood.
What's going on down there?
Couldn't
It's
tell
not
ya.
a press conference, but
No.
just bloody run over a cat or something.
I think it's just a bit of luck. Yeah, a few black cats around
Okay.
at the hangar. You see them running around.
Yeah, a little bit. But your body's good, okay? No, we're not bullshitting for a moment. I'm going to stop saying how pretty you are and all that sort of stuff. You're back on the field.
Yeah.
Hammies are holding in.
Yeah,
and
I
you're
was
playing some
struggling.
nice ball.
I was struggling early, but yeah, body's finally in a good space. Getting my fitness back, but yeah, touch wood. It's got to get through the rest of the season.
Do you miss the big boy? Like, I know you wouldn't have even crossed paths
Yeah,
this year, but you have that nice
didn't this
chemistry.
year.
Even
Yeah, he's kissed me on the lips on live TV, so that was funny.
Don't blame him.
I gave him his goal of the year, so that was nice as well. But I do miss him.
Yeah.
His energy, but
Yeah,
and
we
we
haven't-
don't live together anymore either.
No.
So
What about that? Do you miss that?
I do. He kicked me out, so it was me or her. And kicked her.
Unfortunately, Izzy won that
Do you
one.
have
We'll see if
any
they last.
pet hates of Drapes that used to run you up the wall when you lived with him?
No, me and Izzy used to butt heads more.
Yeah.
What
I was
over?
the middleman.
Yeah.
What would you butt over?
Don't tell him that. No, we're just like brother and sister. you
Yeah,
know?
just got a bit heated, but they love each other.
Yeah.
TV control? Because you're a big newsman.
Yeah.
Nine news
I
at
do-
6.
Yeah, not 10.
No, come on. Sport at 10:40.
At 5.
5:45.
Yeah, I actually, if I have to go somewhere, I do watch 10, but
It's the second option, though.
it's probably
Third,
turned
actually.
off by the time you start speaking.
Oh, right. Well, fuck.
He likes quarters work, though.
Give us a little bit about, we all see the Matt Guelfi on the field, and you're a good pressure forward and you play hard and compete. What sort of cat are you off the field? Because not everyone knows. You've done a bit of an interview with the train, and that wasn't bad, but this will be better. Give us more.
I don't know. I just like to have a bit of fun. Just enjoy hanging out with my mates, and that's all I really do. Don't have too many other hobbies. Do a bit of study. Do a bit of modelling, which is fun. Get me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I'm pretty simple.
Tell us about your modelling, because I've seen you model at Fashion Week. I was in on a show.
That was my first ever one. That was probably my worst.
That was the one with Mad Jack.
Yeah,
was in
Big
it. I went to
Madge.
watch
Big Madge.
Madge.
Hope
Hey,
it
Toddy
wasn't a,
Goldstein was
uh,
front and centre to that as well. He was watching. Did you know that?
What?
Todd was there watching.
Todd was at the fashion.
Yeah, watching.
He wasn't walking.
I hope it was it
He
top
wasn't
half or bottom
walking.
half? You wouldn't want to be bringing a knife to a gunfight with Madge, would you? Jesus
No, pants were on. Pants.
Oh, good.
I know. I've seen some of his underwear ones. It's
Yeah, is that
pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. it's not
Maybe he's
bad.
bringing a gun to a gunfight. Drapes, that's good form. Right, sorry to cut you off.
Let's get
Getting
back to
your question.
modelling.
Yes.
Is it going to be an interest of yours? Is it a passion you want to follow?
Yeah, definitely. It started off as something I was just getting out of my comfort zone kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say no when my manager slid into my DMs, which is quite weird, actually. I check them regularly, so if anyone wants to hit me up. But I was like, oh, why not? I thought the boys were going to give me shit, and they tried to a little bit. But yeah, I've been running with it, and I enjoy it.
What's your niche? Are you like a hot tradie or like
No.
sort of? I don't know.
I'm just like token white boy, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, like good Australian looking one. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Just Australian look.
Have a look at this butts. This is.
Oh
some of
yeah,
his
that's,
work there.
that's
very
token
good.
white boy.
Is that Callum?
Oreo Armani.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
yes.
body is looking good. as you
Maybe
can
turn it
tell.
right.
Is there nice
Yeah,
coin
needs
in
to
it?
get back
Well,
to that. Yeah, really good coin.
Wow. Soft cap.
That's how I get paid through the club.
Well, that was my second question. How does Scotty go? Have you ever discussed the extracurricular work with the coach?
He's seen it it's come up in meetings and stuff and on the big screen, but I haven't really spoken to him about it. I don't think that's a conversation with Scotty.
No, well, you know what? And this is a bit of a footy discussion. I don't mind that. I think the Scott boy's more than some coaches. And I might be a bit of a dinosaur here that I don't think he needs to know everything about your life. It's a bit of a young trend that the coach has to be your best mate and he's into everything. I'm a bit older than you guys, but I sort of wouldn't mind that my coach doesn't know everything in my life. If I want to do some bloody hot white boy modelling, I can do it on my own time.
Yeah,
You've
if
done it
Scotty
with
knew
Google.
everything about me, I probably wouldn't have a job. So.
One more from me on your footy. Right, how do you click into competitive mode? Because you're a funny bloke and you're nice smile and you're like hanging around with your mates. But and I'm not bullshitting or pissing in your pocket. On field, you play like a bit of a demon and you compete. How do you click into it?
I think it's just growing up, like it was always my two brothers versus me, so I used to get bashed all the time. Had to fire up against Chom, played on Chom.
Yes.
That was fun.
You had a good day, I think.
Yeah, we're both running away from each other. So, but yeah, I don't know. It just comes pretty natural to me. I like to have a laugh before the game. I'm not serious, but like once I get out there, I still have fun out there. And me and Jonesy say some outrageous stuff when we're out there to each other, make each other laugh. But I think I used to try and be tough.
When you started, you did.
Yeah.
Because you were the tradie. Were you Sparky or plumber or
Yeah,
something?
I was a Sparky.
Sparky from what
You're a
club?
tough
Hill Thunder or
trade.
something?
Yeah, I'm a tough tradie.
Yeah.
Dad would love to hear that.
'Cause
Drapes.
we grab all that stuff in the media, and that's what we build you
Yeah.
as. And then we're going, hang on, you're a bit of a pretty boy, this lad.
Yeah, I've had Drapes on the tools before. He's probably the most useless tradie you've ever seen. He's good at holding things.
Yeah.
Been told
Strong.
you Dad was the boss of this company as well,
yeah.
and you
Is
may
this-
not have ever been in a
In
roof
a roof?
before.
Oh, okay. I get that a lot. It's actually worse having my dad as a boss because you can't go to WorkSafe or whatever when it's your dad and try and get your
Can't
dad
go to Fair
fired.
Work,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So I think, yeah, it was good actually when I was working with other people and getting away from him.
I like it. Fair enough. Hey, I know Drapes has got a big question. I just want to, while my brain, the frontal lobe's sort of connecting a bit here, so I just want to use a bit of mojo. After footy, right? Hopefully that's in 4 or 5 years. Have you got any ideas? Are you going to be pro model, going to go to the NFL?
I'd like to do some modelling. Yeah, it just depends if I don't age too much.
Right.
So hopefully that holds on.
That would be quite stressful. Do you have to moisturise and
I get-
everything?
I'm actually really bad at all that stuff, but yeah, I get scared if I get like a knock to the head or whatever when I cut myself open in the hub.
How the fuck are you playing footy like that? Like, I don't know how you get a kick.
I don't.
Because I have one experience in this, right? When I first got thrown into be the sports reader in Adelaide, I thought it was a big deal. Like on the desk, and your face is your moneymaker. My old club asked me to do a bit of an SOS. The ruckman went down and said, "Can we fly you in?" And I thought, body's a bit cooked. I'm not sure, but they got me. I said, no, I'll do it. But for the first time in my life, like I actually worried about getting one in the nose or a hit because I actually would have got in shit because you're on the news and if you kind of a bleeding fucking eye or something. And I was a soft cock. I was pathetic.
Well, it's pretty amazing they can like AI everything now. Like really, like you could have massive pimple or whatever and they just fix it up. So maybe
that's
you have a
good.
chance. Then.
Maybe. Might get back
Change your
into
whole
it.
face.
Need a higher field AI for that, I reckon.
Who are your favourite, if you're a newsman, and I'm taking over here, who are your favourite news people, media performers?
Hitchner?
I used to watch. Yeah,
Big Hitch.
Nah, he's well,
He's some weekends now.
yeah, he is. He's taking time off, which is good.
Yeah.
I like Stanners.
Yeah,
he's
good man.
So man.
He's kind of my nemesis. It's
got
like
covered.
2 bulls in a paddock.
But Channel 7 in
Xander.
Perth used to be the best.
Oh, yeah. What, Basil Zemplis?
Yeah, Baz.
Big Baz.
Yeah, he's now the mayor of Perth.
He is.
He
He's
loves
state
it, I
leaguer.
think. Yeah,
Bit of
he's
state league at West
he's
Perth.
moved on. Yeah, he did play at West Perth. I was a West Perth supporter growing up, so
There you go.
watched him a little bit.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
Feel free to ask a couple of questions. It's
Yeah,
not
well,
my
you're
show,
the-
it's our
we
show.
mentioned
That's
a bit
pretty
before.
much my show.
It is your show. We mentioned it before, but the Joe Burrow story is pretty amazing. I think that would get a lot of people excited. I remember being in the locker room as it was all happening and all the boys were gathering around your phone. Could you just take us there to how that happened?
Yeah, I've told this story a bit.
We'll tell a better version.
The real version.
Yeah, it was a while ago now, but Alex Morgan actually had a photo with him.
Shout out Morgs.
Shout out Morgs. And I was living with Dylan Clark at the time, and he showed me that photo, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll give him a message. I was like, oh, do you want to come see the hangar, blah, blah, blah. And he ignored the hangar bit.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Didn't want to come out to Tullamarine, but so I sent him the message and then went out and trained, did my rehab, come back and I've got a message reply from him. I'm like, surely I've messaged like a fan account or whatever. So then I'm like nervous as like trying to message him, like trying to act cool, not be desperate.
Bit nonchalant,
Yeah, trying to like, it's like messaging like a hot girl. Like I was thinking too much and getting really nervous. And then I rang Big Cole, my manager, and it was like, can you get us a booking at Nobu? And it was like Oz Day weekend, like fully booked. I'm like, please, mate. So he he gets the big dog from Crown to organise it. And then we still didn't know if he was coming because he was at the tennis. And then I went by myself to start, so Jaden Laverde was going to come, and he was on date night with the Dale.
Jay didn't get a go
Because he's like, cool, I wanted like a cool, like, not a nuffy.
Drapes didn't get the invite. Didn't get
out this one.
Sorry, not cool enough. And I was like sitting down waiting for him. He's like, oh, I'm just coming in now. So I like got the menu out and I'm like pretending to like look. And I see this man like come with the bucket hat, like, he's got that swag. Like,
swag.
White boy swag. And then, we just sat down and chewed the fat for a bit, and he was actually just a great bloke. It was good.
How awkward at the start? Like, you'd be a bit of fanboy, are you, of his NFL work? Did you let him know that, or were you trying to play cool?
I was trying to play cool. Yeah. I was like, what are you doing here? Like, he actually came to Australia because he was in Hawaii, and his favourite movie is Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, right.
And he just come because
he was like,
want to see
when you got that money, I guess you can.
Okay.
And then it was really good actually inviting Jaden because he's a massive gamer and Jaden's a massive gamer. So they hit it off with that. But it was really funny when the bill came out. All us, me and Jaden are like, go to get our wallets out. And he's like, oh, boys, come on. And just like throws his card on. And
good.
Should we split it?
Yeah.
Platinum
Jaden was
Amex.
like, oh, you sure?
And then when did it take a turn where you've had a few, I'm tipping you had a couple of beers and a few reds. And
a few,
has to
in the
go one of
off-season.
two ways.
It wasn't a late night, so it was good. We were tucked in bed by 12, but just took him out for a bit and showed him the town.
Where'd he go?
Electric.
Yeah. Got residency there, I think.
Yeah. He got him there and he started to get swarmed a bit, so I think that's when we called it.
Yeah, right.
People started to figure out who he was.
Is there a relationship going forward?
There's not a lot, but like I don't want to get the unfollow, so I don't message him too much. But I send him like some girls sometimes, like surely hit this one up, like Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders and stuff.
As you would.
What did he get up to the next day? Because this is very fascinating.
Oh, he went on the Penguin tour.
In Phil Bond.
Yeah, on the bus with all the oldies.
With the nuffies.
Yeah.
I'm about to take Ted on that.
He loved it too.
How random is that?
Big penguin guy.
Yeah.
Big penguin fan.
Yeah. He's a rare cat, but he's a good man. He's my best friend.
Yeah, well, we've had a few dacking stories in this podcast. I had one, actually launched my podcast in a career, a dacking story.
Yeah.
Apparently, Polak got you.
First day.
Polak got me really good. Apparently you've got a good one from high school.
Yeah, no, it was primary school actually.
Oh, Jesus, there wouldn't have been any grass
research. Yeah, it wasn't developed then, that's for sure. But I tried to black this out, but boys were talking about it the other day, and I think I like won an award or something, and I was like going up to stage, and I like just got, obviously won an award. I'm pretty good. But yeah, one of my mates went to dack me, and he double dacked me in front of everyone.
Oh no!
And yeah.
The tackle come out in primary school.
I didn't have footy cock, so it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Let him stay down there for a bit.
Hey, why not? If you've got it, let him stay down. So.
In year 6.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So is that the end of the story that you let him stay down?
That was shit mail from someone at the club.
Yeah. That's all it was.
Unfortunately, all the other stuff I can't say.
No, there's one on the rundown here I want to say.
What?
What's with not having a girlphobe since you're 8? Are you playing
That's
real
not
hard
true.
to get?
I've had a few.
Little 1-monthies. What's going on? You got
I'm
commitment
just looking
problems?
The next one's going to be the one I marry. So
really,
I'm just really picky and fall in love a bit. Fall in love every off season and it just fizzles out. But still looking for her.
What were the Draper house rules? Were you allowed to kind of bring the fairer sex back?
Yes,
for breakfast.
Yeah.
Was there any rules?
No, I liked it when I'd get introduced. That was always fun.
He'd do it.
Bit of respect.
No, he'd come knock on the door and make sure he comes in.
Well, when we lived in a share house with a few other boys, there was 4 of us there, and Guelph's room didn't actually have a door; it was a curtain.
Yeah,
so
it was Ryan Clark's house actually.
Right, okay.
And we would occasionally go down and take the rubbish out when Guelph would have a girl around and go.
Not occasionally, every time.
There you go, and pop the head in.
Well, they didn't have to knock on the door because it wasn't
full. It's just got to be done.
Got to do the chores.
Yeah, you just hear them like giggling coming down the stairs, so it was never good.
Right. Yeah. And what about Burrow aside? How are the DMs? Like,
gone a bit dry recently.
Would there be a fair bit of DM admin for you? I would have thought.
No, there's not a
There's
lot.
been some strange ones over the years.
There has been, but
What's your strangest?
Yeah.
Get into it.
That isn't going to get us cancelled.
He's had a lot of requests.
I got an email the other week about joining in OnlyFans, but
Okay.
Making your own.
Good coin.
Good coin.
Good coin. Yeah.
Salary, soft cap.
If footy ends, I might have to start taking it up.
Yeah.
Right.
There's been a few interesting ones over the years, but probably
Yeah,
can't
Drapes enjoys that.
share them all.
Yeah, there has been a lot. But yeah, they're a bit dry at the moment, so maybe I'm getting old.
That's because you, committed to your footy and you're
that's
bloody
it.
key to the Bombers forward line. You and Cads,
Yeah.
2 metre.
Yeah, I know. We it's very young at the moment. So I've been playing a bit taller, which has been quite interesting, playing with some big boys. But yeah, I'm having fun.
What's your sort of goals? The wrong word, but like ambition with your footy. If you want to get to 200, or obviously team success,
yeah,
might take a little while.
Yeah.
But I reckon you undersell how good your career's been. Top 3 in B and Fs, and you're real honest sort of player. What do you want to achieve with it?
Well, for me, it's at the moment, definitely it's just helping the young guys, like trying to help Kako. Like his talent is amazing. If I can help a little bit towards his career, that'll be amazing. Even just like off-field stuff with younger players, I've probably experienced too much and got in trouble and all that. So if I can lend my knowledge on that side, I think it'll help them in the long run.
Righto. And when it's done, are you a Melbourne boy now, or would you go back to being the Prince of Perth?
I don't know. I just bought a house. Depends. Might have a girlfriend.
You
wanna
might.
Stay. Might want to stay. Might have a girlfriend in Spain.
International
Hopefully move
moves,
there.
Milan.
I think
model?
reality TV is an option, I think, further down the track.
A bit of Big
Would you
Brother
do it?
style.
Big
No,
Hibbo.
no.
What would you do? What would be your show of choice if you had to?
Sex
Love Island.
Island.
The block.
Love Island.
No, we talked about this. We suggested Love Island. They've hit him up every year since it's come on the show, but he's more the Bachelor, so he can have the pick
So
of
I
all
think-
of them.
Yeah, that's Channel 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
Love-
Andrew G.
I do
Oh,
Love
shut-
Island UK. That'd be good.
What's it, which?
UK.
Oh, Love Island, yeah.
UK one.
yeah.
What about Below Deck? That's a bit sexy.
what is below deck?
That's
It's
like
the,
the crew, and they just work and root.
Yeah.
They're on a big ship.
Yeah.
Keep your options open.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I have a girlfriend so I don't
Make
have
it
to go on
attraction.
these shows.
Well, very good. And you're good in front of the microphone, behind the microphone.
Thank you. I
There's a bit of talent
just got to
there.
watch what I say around Sam.
Why?
Why?
Because I just feel both of you, all of you, I feel comfortable. I don't want to get cancelled.
You're right.
Yeah. No, I messaged your brother for some bit of info to see if he had anything for you, Reese boy.
Yeah. He's living his best life in London.
Yeah, shout out to him. He said that in primary school once you liked a girl, so you threw gum in her hair and she had to shave half her head off.
Yeah.
And her parents and your parents were fuming.
Yeah.
True?
It worked. I think we dated for a bit after that. So
How old were you?
I don't know. I was really young.
One of those classic ones where you
yeah.
avoid each other in the playground.
Yeah, and it got like really deep, and then they had to fully cut it out. So she was, I think she was quite bald. So it was a
shit.
good look though.
Yeah.
Right.
And-
More, this is good.
Yeah, and
Tommy Train didn't get this stuff.
so Reese said when you were younger, he used to go into your room and he'd find you sitting on your bed in the dark with a sheet of paper in your hands, and it was lyrics to Black Fingernails, Red Wine, and you would
great
sing
song.
it and practice it every night. Is this true?
I actually did do that. That is a great song. I forgot about that.
That's brilliant. On this podcast, we have a habit of singing out to end the show, so we thought we'd sing Black Fingernails, Red Wine to end it.
I don't kind of remember the
What are we
Don't lie.
wrapping him up?
We're wrapping him up.
We're wrapping him.
Give it some.
Black fingernails, red wine. I wanna make you all mine. A lot of people underground. You wanna get there, you gotta go straight down. Whoa, straight down.
Just on that.
There's a culture, an electric. I'm there with.
That wasn't the
Joe
worst.
Just on that,
Burrows.
if Drapes had a few drinks, never let him get a mic. He will start rapping, singing and
never
for
sings with
hours
us.
and hours.
Yeah, these guys do Aussie rock. It's not my go-to.
He's more rap.
I'm happy. I'm
Yeah,
happy to
well.
listen to some rap. We'll sing out with some rap next
Yeah.
time.
Next time we'll do
Aussie
that.
rock.
Well, that's it, plumbers.
Hey, good plumbing. Clean up the Suns on the weekend, will you?
Thank you.
Kick
I
a
will.
couple.
We will.
Do you got any nice celebrations? Remember you did that really beautiful celebration for
Alexis.
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm seeing her
Give
tomorrow.
us a bit of that.
Yeah, I'll do something. Maybe something for
seeing her
Sam.
tomorrow?
I'm seeing her tomorrow, so I've got a good relationship with her, which is nice. But I might do something for Sam, like Achilles snap or something.
Yes, that's really caring. On you, Guelph. Don't be a stranger, son.
Something for butts.
What do you
I'm
want?
having some sort of
do the
midlife
wings.
crisis, I reckon.
Do the wings
No,
for butts.
no. Mate, I'm
Or
in
the
good
Magnum.
nick. Feel my pecs.
The Magnum.
Feel that.
Do the Magnum.
Can you feel my pecs?
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry?
What can you do for your butts? Celebration.
What am I? Like an elite journalist, a good state league footballer.
That it is.
Maybe
Reporter.
like a bit of microphone and then a mark.
A mark.
Yeah.
No, just do the
I'll
microphone.
do the
microphone.
microphone.
And that's me.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
do.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
And
That's
then-
good.
I've got to keep
That actually
going now.
works because people go, look at him, he's saying the media's talking shit about me. But I'll know it's for me, Guelph. And that'll get me through my crisis.
Sounds good. Good boy. Thanks, guys.
Well done, plumbers.
Thanks, Guelph.
Yeah, plumbers.